What's up, guys? It's DUMB Universe, and this is going to be Death Battle Season 3 Finale, Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie. Now, if you have not seen my discussion to this particular Death Battle with my roommates, please head off the link in the description that I hope that I remember to put in, and you head over there, because it actually pretty much will explain everything of my stance of this battle. So, without repeating it, I'm just going to get into the battle, and if Pinkie Pie loses, I will not be mad. At least I believe I won't. And if Deadpool loses, I will not be mad. At least I believe I won't. So basically, either way, I'm going to have conflicting feelings. But yeah, the discussion pretty much explains everything of me and my roommates and how we stand on this battle. I'm not going to repeat everything I have to say, but let's just say when it comes to my predictions of who wins, it's that I don't know who wins. I can't see Pinkie Pie losing, and I can't see Deadpool losing. So they're either going to do something to make it so they both win, or do it something to make it so they both lose. Either way, I'm going to find out now. 3, 2, 1 now.
Before we get into the episode,
This is
I
gonna
wanted
be
to let
great.
you know that all our games are on sale for the holidays.
Oh, that's great.
EVGN 1 and 2, Disorder, even the all-new Super
When it comes down
Ray
to
Gun. There's
deals
discounts on
upon
all
Christmas,
available
it's
platforms, some
the
up to
best moment to
80%
do
off.
it.
So click the link in the description, pick up some games, and save some cash while supporting
I
us.
might actually pick up the Angry Video Game Nerd thing for Steam again. Because I used to have it on another computer, and then I lost my Steam account.
Fiction has a very fragile set of rules. Authors should be wary, as one small crack can be enough to smash.
Oh yeah, I remember that
their
episode.
stories
I didn't know what was going
out
on.
of control.
Are we really doing this?
Yes, you
We're
are.
really doing this.
Well, here's Deadpool, Marvel's Merc with the Mouth.
At least they already know, just like from the time they did
Equestria's peppy
Rainbow Dash
party
vs.
pony.
Starscream.
He's
They're
Wiz
like,
and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our
Not
job to
entirely
analyze
sure
their
about this.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
for some reason, you don't seem too into it this time.
Loneliness, depression, cancer. When you think of the
Well,
Merc
come
with the
on,
Mouth,
we already know what's
these
gonna
are
happen. You're gonna start
unlikely to be the
explaining
first
stuff
things
about
associated
Deadpool,
with
but
the
then
assassin
Deadpool's gonna
class.
come out and say, hey, didn't we already do this already?
Red and
They
black
already know
suit.
who I am.
These were the ingredients in the life of Wade Wilson.
Blah,
Just
blah,
to see
blah,
exactly.
We've been over this before. How
So
about we just skip
it's
to the best
Boomstick
parts?
who brings that up.
Hold on!
Here's Takahata
You
one.
just
I
can't
mean,
skip my amazing origin
Deadpool.
story like that. I have a movie now, so we have all this crispy new footage to use for
Milo-
educational purposes.
the My Little Pony universe has 3, but they're gonna get an official one where it's actually ponies
Just ignore him.
in 2017, I think.
Wilson was a mercenary who developed cancer.
I had 34 tumors. They were literally everywhere.
So, the guys who messed with Wolverine picked him up, injected him with weird healing fluids, and turned him into a rotten testicle.
Pretty much the only thing I'm pretty much
That
expecting
would've
from
been a
this
much better
has to
superhero name for
be
you.
Whatever you say,
Like,
Captain Bucktooth.
he's
You
breaking
know
the fourth
as well as
wall
I
in
do
his
that I'm kind of a big deal,
intro.
and I've always
Pinkie
lived
Pie's gonna
that
do it in hers.
fresh
Eh.
mercenary life. And I even partner up with famous little Wolfie on occasion, like when I worked with the X-Force.
Yeah.
Where's your mute button?
Sure.
Probably left it in the Savage Land after my dinosaur rodeo.
What?
Where the what?
Oh yeah, check it out. I took a selfie. Just take no filter.
How did you take a selfie?
Look at that.
I don't question Deadpool.
Speaking of Wolverine, Deadpool gained a healing factor from those experiments, which easily trumps anything the X-Man can do. He's strong enough to redirect a rogue helicopter, fights faster than a normal man can react,
Which is
and is an
amazing.
expert marksman with virtually any weapon he touches.
Literally,
adoring
I already
fans out
explained
there,
about
you know
like
what I'm all
some of
about.
the things Pinkie Pie could probably
I
take.
got 'em. They're made of this
The main thing I
nanoceramic
can't really think of
fiber
is
sharp enough
bullets.
to cut through Spidey's webs and right through his franchise. Grenades, shurikens, bolas and sais, all that good Naruto stuff. I got 'em on deck, baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Personal fave, though?
Good way to bring in Naruto in
I
this.
spread 'em like Santa spreads Christmas joy.
Are those Heckler
So close to
Cosmog
Christmas.
23 pistols?
Yeah, but they can be whatever you want them to be, baby.
Oh, great.
Oh, right, you got the magic bag with the elephant.
The whole thing with
What are you talking
Taskmaster,
about?
he's
What else?
unpredictable, he's
After
crazy,
gaining his
it,
enhanced abilities, Deadpool's life only got stranger. He's gone on time-traveling adventures with the mutant Cable,
Cable,
joined the Agent
which
X
is coming in the next movie, which is great.
Temporarily gained the power cosmic, and even got involved
That's
in a
cool.
love triangle involving death.
Oh yeah,
That
I
whole
love that
debacle.
entire
So
thing.
get this.
You know,
the
Thanatos,
Reaper, Spectre of
immoral,
Death and all
took
that?
away the immortality,
Well,
tried to kill him,
turns out
and then you
she's this
actually
sexy
died.
hot skeleton, babe. And she totally digs the Deadpool. But our Facebook status is still on "It's complicated" because I'd have to die to be with her. And then Thanos shows up to try and take her for himself. He cursed me with immortality so I could never see my boo again.
Yeah.
But he later took the curse back because he really wanted to kill me. But he can't because then I'd win. And he knows it.
You see, it's a real lose-lose situation for this guy.
Lord. Pretty good for a Vancouver Canadian, right?
For one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel universe, that had to be his biggest,
nigh
like,
unstoppable
yeah.
as far as super enhanced cancer-ridden assassins go. He's gone toe-to-toe against Captain America, infiltrated Dr. Doom's country of Latveria, and defeated a horde of 100 ninjas while talking on the phone.
Even if you could top that fighting skill, Deadpool's healing factor puts him on a whole
that
level.
moment in the movie
Let
will
him
always
dive
scar me.
headfirst out of a moving plane, survive the friggin' Chrysler building falling on top of him, strode right out of nuclear explosions, and even regenerated from being turned into a puddle. Though that same healing factor is also part of Deadpool's biggest weakness.
I'm pretty sure that's from the Ultimate Spider-Man, and I have watched that series, and it was really
has a pretty
good.
good point. Years of immortality has let you get away with being sloppy in your approach, which allows a clever enough opponent to gain an upper hand.
It may gain an upper hand, but it completely destroys the fact that he can't beat Hello.
What are you doing? No! You monsters! I won't go the way of Amazing Spider-Man!
Oh,
Now, I gotta say, Takahata 101 reprising his role from the first time he played Deadpool, always a good thing.
When could you do that?
it's been 2 years since our last Deadpool episode.
Yeah, time.
I've had plenty of prep time.
Yeah, prep time. Like, you know, cropping out a giant
land of Equestria.
pencil to
A
do that.
magical
Yeah,
kingdom
you're
full of rolling plains, beautiful mountain ranges, and rainbows.
as a
place
fan of the
that's
show,
supposed
I
to
know
be
everything
happy.
about this, but
Unless
you know,
you happen to
so
live
it's
on a
good to
rock
make sure they got everything about her.
Like a quarry?
No. They literally farm rocks.
With some of
For
the best
these
ponies in the verse.
Rocks were their life. They harvested rocks. They sculpted rocks. They played with rocks. They built their homes
They
from rocks.
ate
They
rocks.
even ate rocks.
Well, one pony on this farm wasn't quite as rock crazy as the
I like the
rest of
Legend of Zelda.
She's a whole nother level of crazy. This is Pinkamena Diane Pie. Just call her Pinkie Pie.
One day, chipping away in the grueling rock fields as always,
Wait,
Pinkie
they were
witnessed
farming
something that would
Equestria
change
and this
her
farming
life
laughter.
forever.
Color.
Really likes
The very sight
Chibi
of this
Chimichangas.
unprecedented
Yeah, I hope they
color
implement that some way because you know
legendary Sonic
Chibi
Rainboom instantly brought
Chimichangas
the
with
most joy she had ever
Deadpool
felt in her life.
Chimichurri
Brimful of
Changas
happiness,
with Pinkie.
she wanted
It's
to
great.
share her newfound jubilation with her grim-faced family.
If anything, if this wasn't a Death Battle, I think they would be great friends.
Organizing a
Just with that one,
surprise
just with that one
It was
moment.
so off the chain that it made them all smile for the first time, which was actually quite horrifying.
That's when Pinkie finally realized that her life's mission was meant to bring joy to all.
Wait, what's that?
It is a shame
That's
that I
a
couldn't
beauty
see
mark.
Mon in
Everybody
that
gets one when they
too.
discover their calling in life.
Oh, I got one of those. After I found out alcohol and guns were my calling, I woke up and found a beer bottle crossed with 2 shotguns on my left butt cheek.
You know?
Boomstick, that's a tattoo.
Okay,
You don't remember it because you passed
I
out
know
after
that's a
the
joke,
parlay.
but that just gives like the fans of the show plenty of material to make a pony sona for.
And it's fate. Anyway, now that she
Boomstick
had
there.
something better to do than farm rocks for a living,
That's like his
she
can.
left
That's what
home
his
and ended up
canon
in Ponyville.
cutie mark would
She
be.
landed a job in bed at the Sugar Cube Corner Bakery and set off to befriend every single pony in town, usually with a welcoming song and dance.
Yep.
Welcome, 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 a fine welcome to you. Welcome, 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 Death Battle, how do you do?
Well, there's the Pinkie Pie thing going on. She's now
I
breaking
guess
the
now's
fourth
as
wall
good a
to
time
now
as any
be
to
with.
mention that Pinkie
Yeah,
Pie
awesome.
also sees past the fourth wall.
Awesome.
Sorry, did I interrupt you guys?
No, we're just trying to do a show, but yeah, by all means, tell them about yourself while I go grab a beer.
Well,
Go, yeah, forget it. I'm out.
yeah, I threw the bestest parties. I can
No. The awesome stuff. Give them something lethal.
Oh yeah, I played that game.
I never hurt anyone. Well, unless it's an evil shape-shifting changeling. That's why I never leave home without my party cannon.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
This beauty can set up an entire party in a single shot. But when things get tough, I use it to smother my enemies in bubble of chaos.
Notice how she's not even explaining how exactly she has an ability to kill.
And sticky.
I'm good.
Okay. Also, I think one time my party cannon blew up half a building.
Jeez.
But that totally wasn't my fault.
I really need to start reading the
Well,
comics.
Pinkie Pie's
I knew they were gonna
party
pull something out of there, and
cannon
it's like,
is
oh my god, are
compared
you
to
serious?
her own abilities. Her body seems to have highly elastic properties, allowing her to stretch impossible distances, inflate like a balloon, or more practically, shake off hits powerful enough to send her through walls.
Bathtubs are dangerous.
Bathtubs are dangerous. I can
drill
vouch
a
for
tunnel
that.
through the earth. She's fast enough to keep up with Rainbow Dash, and she can control the very laws of physics.
And even so, do we like walk up or something?
Do we walk back up the slide or what?
I love it when they question it too. I love it when the characters in the show themselves question
Let's
it.
her predict oncoming threats.
The twitching means my pinky sense is telling me that stuff's gonna start falling. Sometimes it's a bunch of random things happening in my body at random times that supposedly predict the future.
Yeah.
I call them combos.
Her pinky sense
Yeah.
is so precise, she can expertly maneuver through a
I did like
collapsing
this part in
skyscraper
the
under
the mysterious
construction
mirror
while
duel
saving 4 other ponies.
because that's
Pinky
impressive.
sense? How about nonsense? None of this is scientifically possible.
Sometimes
Hey,
you just have to believe in things.
Don't be a Twilight
and
whiz.
figure them out.
No, on second thought, you and Twilight would actually get along very well.
Possible is literally what we do here.
What the hell's with all these ponies? Are they all like this?
And then
Why?
bah,
Oh, this
and
madness goes
survives,
even
just
further.
and moves it.
If you were to somehow damage Pinkie Pie's body, she can just reassemble herself on the spot.
Yeah, so I can see Deadpool cutting her up, and then she's like, yeah, well, that was a
the
mild
pony who can fly
inconvenience.
over 3,800 miles per hour.
Yes, we should all be thankful that she uses these powers for good.
I know a few videos on YouTube that display her abilities to use for evil.
Enough to move the moon.
Pinkie's spastic demeanor might make her seem like a hapless
Well,
child.
she's
but she's
1/6
actually pretty
of that
smart.
power,
She
so
knows the
yeah.
names, birthdays, preferences, and locations of every single citizen of Ponyville by memory. She's
She's
meticulous,
so memorable,
plans
and she
things
forgets her
out
own birthday,
decades in advance
which is
for
great.
her
Like,
secret
it shows
party
great
planning
character
Batcave.
within
She
that.
also
She
frequently
cares about
alters
so
her
many
own
other people,
personal gravity
ponies.
without having to affect the world
Not
around
really
her.
caring about herself
By
when it
even
matters when it comes to her own
changing
birthday.
Physics like this, Pinkie Pie is theoretically capable of,
A
well,
lot of
just
things.
about anything.
Yeah.
Okay, for a baby pink pony, this filly is actually kind of scary. The only way it could get any worse is if there were a whole army of Pinkie Pies.
Mirror pool, fun. Are you annoyed yet?
My Nana Pinky taught me how to use it to duplicate myself over and over and over and over and over.
Pony! No more. Just go back to Ponyville. You'll be getting a new visitor soon, very soon.
Yeah,
Like right now soon.
you know what? That's overlooked, but that's really it's something. The whole jump rope thing.
Well, good thing she's easily distracted. She may be some weird, ultra-powerful cartoon being, but
Yeah.
she's anything but a fighter.
What's more,
What makes it great is that not
fragile
many,
at times.
if not any
When it
other
turns
like
negative,
characters
she
in the
uses
show
will to the
can
one
do
thing she loves
the amount of
most,
things that she does on a
spreading
regular
happiness
basis,
to
which is
every pony
great.
she meets.
Until she sandwich
And
shows up,
like it or
but you
not,
know, that cheese
Pinkie
sandwich.
will spread happiness to you, no matter how hard you struggle.
I'm afraid.
It's exciting. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I've never been so excited. Well, except for the time that went. But I mean,
Okay,
Alright,
I've displayed my
that's set. Let's
my
end this
fanboyism
debate
for this
once
show a
and for
little
all.
bit too much. We're gonna
It's
see.
time for a death battle!
This is gonna be ridiculous, and I can already see it. Okay, greatness. Yeah, with the Legend of Zelda. Okay, cool. All right. Just where is he? And then plus, Pinkie Pie has a home field advantage, so it's not much she can do on her home field. Well, there is the fact that when she pulls stuff, that's everything that she's prepared for. You know, for any emergency.
Oh, dude. Oh, hello again, Death Battle. Oh, who's the lucky victim?
Lucky victim. Here she
You
comes.
cannot be serious right now.
Smile. Okay.
hi there. I'm Pinkie Pie. I've never seen you before. Are you new? You must be new. Prepare to be welcomed.
You're going to be my friend forever.
No, none of that.
No singing.
Shame on you.
I'm gonna welcome you one way or another.
That's something I didn't expect. Well, of course, you know, all moral code is disbanded in Death Battle, so sure, why not? Okay, whatever.
Well, I'm gonna turn you into glue.
Right. Okay. As I said, she may not. I never really seen her tank something that like bullets going to her, but
Gotcha.
it is gonna be hard to hit her with it.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
She's not dead, man. That was fast. He was a Pinkie Combs already. In this universe, you cannot say everything you need.
Like Ryan Reynolds senpai once said, maximum effort! You like this?
That joke that a lot of people have made about the whole comment section about the dislike bar and stuff like that.
You see those things too?
Yeah, I mean, usually they're kind of annoying, but...
Say no more.
Okay, so he used...
On
Alright.
the count of 3, say what your favorite food is. What is
Chimichurri
your
chunga.
The heck's a cherry chonga.
Chimichurri chunga!
The most delicious, most awesomest thing you've ever tasted? Damn!
It's wonderful.
Does this mean we're friends now?
Are you serious?
Best friends?
Are you serious?
Fun?
Oh, mercilessly.
Okay, sure. Alright, I'm just gonna... pretend... What? Now they're gonna just go into different battles. All right.
Oh, dance off.
Yeah, let's move it! Like that! Yeah!
Come on, let's hear it. Hadouken. Oh, Jiminy. Okay.
I was gonna play that one!
Come on.
It would be very,
Now,
very,
let's
very,
shut
very,
up.
very, very odd to go back to these. Oh,
No,
go to
I
that
want
one.
that one. Those are the guys responsible for sticking us in these battles in the first place.
You mean Whis and Boomstick?
Oh no, I'm talking even more meta. I
Oh.
think it's time we had some real fun.
Okay. Sure.
That was the last time I ever made a
They're gonna show.
Yeah! I finally found you. The idiot with the stupid face.
Probably can't even
the
sing.
Stupid hair. And the idiot who writes my jokes because he thinks he's funnier than me.
Well, I mean, I did write that one, so...
It's funny how meta it is because it could be Deadpool talking to that guy, Takahata talking through Deadpool to talk to that guy.
Just one.
Because I'm pretty sure Takahata can write his own
Why, oh
jokes.
why would you pull me into another one of these battles on my birthday? Come on.
Are you serious?
Dad, you didn't tell me it was your birthday!
Well then, that was quickly resolved.
Well, so much for the death in death battle now, right?
Another happy ending!
Alright,
Where's the carnage?
the Carnage was there. It was just in a different form. I'm happy Derpy
This is
made
how
it.
it's supposed to be.
Look at her
I
adorableness.
guess it makes sense when you think about it. Weren't you the one who said breaking the rules would careen out of control or whatever?
Don't
Okay.
ask me. This wasn't my call.
So,
Right, of course.
who wins? Who loses?
Boomstick, I think the loser is us.
Okay, well, something we call. Cool. Awesome. Awesome.
Hey guys, I'm
Okay.
Chad of the Boomstick. I'm back
Let's-
to play
let's
Wiz,
hear
and
them
thanks
out.
from the entire Screw Tech and Death Battle team for watching our show through 2016. Also, quick shout out to
And it was a
our
great
animators,
run.
Mr. Pinkie
Many
Pie,
of them I
another
was
freelancers
not
who helped us make this awesome
completely
season
interested
three.
in most of them, but
There's a lot of
yeah.
them. Yeah. And the wait isn't too long this time because Death Battle returns in February of 2017. And stick to our
Good.
channel and check out
Okay, February.
the
That's
next
that's
matchup
really
in
not long at all.
January.
That's great.
It's one you guys have been asking for a while.
And plus, you get the
It's
new
gonna be
the
Thanks, guys.
matchup in January. That's good. All right,
Wait.
cool. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, since it's the 21st, which I'm watching this, it's not Christmas yet. But given the fact of my scheduling, I'm probably not going to be able to make a video in time for that. Besides Star Wars: The Force of Evil reaction that I did, I also have a lot of reactions scheduled for until like next year. So it's going to be good. As for this battle. Alright, trying to process everything that just happened is going to be very hard. Well, you know, when I say very hard, I mean extremely easy, but hard to comprehend. Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool. As soon as Deadpool saw that she also has fourth wall breaking capabilities, is when he stops, becomes friends with her, and then everything just spirals into this completely meta intertwining thing where they even go to other death battles, which is funny. Remember, okay, well, I don't know why I'm saying remember, because most of the people who watch these sort of things are new people to come to my channel to see a reaction of, you know, especially since I'm a brony, I think is liable for people to come to a guy watching a brony-related thing like this. But in my video where I did the discussion with my roommates, I brought up the fact of Sagata Senshiro versus Chuck Norris, and in that battle, they pretty much go all over the place, and in the end, no one wins and no one loses. It's just the fact that they're still fighting somewhere. In the event, it was a draw. It's just at the end of the video. It pretty much is a draw. Just because they're still fighting somewhere doesn't mean the video did not end with another winner or loser. So in a technical sense, it was a draw, and in this sense, it's a draw. But usually when you think of draws, you mean they both died. But in this sense, no one lost and no one won. It's just a draw, or undecided, whatever you want to call it. And in both of those videos, you got like manipulation of the streams of death battles. Well, as soon as Sagata Sanshiro charged up his punch and Chuck Norris charged up his kick, and they collided, you saw like previous death battles, and in the middle of that you saw like Goku versus Superman, but it was like in a sprite variant. And in this battle, they pretty much just go to other previous death battles, and they kind of mess with it and have fun with that. So in the end, for a season finale for Death Battle, it's not like Goku vs. Superman's levels of, okay, this is a matchup people have been doing for a long time. It's time for us to throw a hat into the ring and see who exactly would win with our analysis, our research, and like that. It was more just, let's have fun. It's almost Christmas. It's going to be the season finale. We're going to just have fun with this one. And that's exactly what they did. I was fully expecting like an actual battle filled with hijinks and other things, but one of them was going to die at the end. Whether it be Pinkie Pie pulling something completely out of nowhere, allowing her to pretty much break the fabric of whatever Deadpool is, allowing her to kill him, or Deadpool actually just killing Pinkie Pie in some way, shape, or form. But in the end, it just happened to be just fun and kooky and weird, which, you know, when you put these two together, I'm pretty sure that's what you would get anyway. So, yeah, I liked it. It was fun. I get... coming from the guy thinking. Alright, it was fun. And, yeah, for anyone who's kind of, like, might be disappointed in the fact that it, like, isn't like an actual battle, especially for a season finale of Death Battle, especially when it's called Death Battle and no one died, yeah. It's hard to say. So as for me, as a guy, as a fan of, well, I can say Rooster Teeth since they're working with them now. As a fan of Rooster Teeth, Screw Attack, and Death Battle as all these one conjoined thing, I liked it. It was fun. That's all I can pretty much say. Will I say it's completely satisfactory to all of my needs? No, probably not. Considering that it made me have a mini heart attack as soon as I saw it was Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool. I'm like, I love Pinkie Pie, but there's a lot of things that made me say she's going to lose this battle. Like, but okay. But apparently it wasn't an actual battle. But I like what they did I like the stuff they did do with it. And even at the beginning of the video, it did seem to have like a different tone. Like if you really listen to them, you can clearly see that they're putting up a skit all the way through to the end of it, and none of this was serious at all. And I got that, and okay, it was great. So, yeah, tell me if you enjoyed it, and you know, like if you can't wait until like the next Death Battle season. I'm still putting my hat into the ring. If there's one character, I don't know who he's gonna fight, but if there's one character that I'm waiting for Death Battle to take part in, and I know it's gonna be extremely hard for them to do it, but you know, as for me as a guy, I want to see this. I want to see Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. No, not like just Gurren, like. Gurren, no, not just like this, and not just the Simos cockpit head. No, I want Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. No, in fact, watch the entire series of the show, of the anime, Gurren Lagann. It's on Netflix, it's on Crunchyroll, you just go and watch it. And then you'll see why I would like them to use this particular character in a particular battle. Who do I think this thing needs to fight? I don't know, but I want to see it. That's just me. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, for at least for a guy like me. This reactor is pretty much done with Death Battle until it comes to the next season. And if the next season introduces like characters I find interesting, then I'll watch it. If it isn't, then I won't watch it. I won't watch it. I won't react to it and then post it up, because you know then it's not just interesting to me. That's just how my channel works. So yeah. So for everything, I can say this for people who care about like mini updates and stuff like that. I have been in a little bit of a funk because of the whole me almost about to miss. Well, it was going to be about me missing Christmas with my family and stuff. However, thanks to some school, and I'm just talking about my school, obviously, finally getting their act together and helping us out with the move here, I'm actually going to have a chance to get to New Orleans with my family on Christmas, thankfully. So in certain videos, you're going to see me complaining. That's because I didn't know about the whole situation that the school finally did for us at the time, which is only going to be in Star vs. Force of Evil reactions, and I think maybe Camp. I did some Camp reaction, by the way. I don't know. But just want to let you guys know, I'm going to spend a nice Christmas with my family. It's going to be great. And I hope you guys do the same thing, or you spend a nice Hanukkah with your family. And happy holidays in general with your family. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. And Happy New Year if I don't make a New Year's video. So, yeah, well, the only New Year's video that I will make is that I scheduled the Star Wars Evil reaction on New Year's Eve and next episode on New Year's Day. So I will mention it at least at 8 o'clock a.m. So, hey, there's that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I think I should end this video off right now and get it up as soon as possible. Just to give out the little mini update, another Death Battle reaction, and let you know I'm happy. I'm really happy now. I've been, happy. Let's just end it off like that. I'm happy after seeing Deadpool and Pinkie Pie, two characters that are making me smile, and I'm happy. Go. Bye.